Who's hungry for brains?
Hi, I'm Luke Thomas, author of No Brains for Dinner and senior Patrick Henry College students. Right now, I'm in Town Hall, where Patrick Henry College students have been running theater productions for over a decade. And right now, I'm here to ask something of you, and that is to help me in mine. No Brains for Dinner is a dark comedy about an Edwardian fellow who wants nothing more than to be a respected faculty member at Oxford. And unfortunately, his family members and life circumstances get in the way. Now, this play is full of raucous humor, romance, dancing, action, adventure, and more. When I wrote No Brains for Dinner in last October through December, it was a dream of mine to put it on the stage, specifically the Patrick Henry College stage. I wrote the play specifically with the Patrick Henry College stage in mind, particularly with Patrick Henry College students in the main roles, and particularly with Patrick Henry College props. However, although No Brains for Dinner can operate on a small budget, it still has to operate on a budget, and that's where you come in. Right now on this Kickstarter page, we're going to be able to give you pre-order tickets. All you need is to hit pay $10 and we'll send you a ticket and your digital playbill. For this production, whereas many plays will require upwards of $6,000 for their budget, we're only asking for $1,500. Now, the breakdown goes as such. 25% of that money is going to go to costumes. Another 25% is going to go to marketing. 15% is going to go to props, and another 15% is going to go into various aspects of production, whether that's ticketing, playbills, and other printing costs. 10% goes into fines and fees that go into working on a Kickstarter program, and the other 10% is miscellaneous for any unforeseen events or unforeseen fines or fees that we'll run into in the future. I've already talked to you about what I think of the play, but in the words of LeVar Burton, you don't have to take my word for it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Corey Gruelle. I teach literature here at Patrick Henry College. Luke Thomas was a student of mine for a couple of my literature classes, and he approached me with this play, No Brains for Dinner, that he had written, asked me to read it and give him feedback because of apparently my expertise, I guess, but also just because he thought that I would enjoy reading it, and I did, and I really look forward to seeing it. Did I like the play? I did like the play. I enjoyed reading the play. It made me laugh, and the enjoyable things that the play makes us think about is through its characterizations and themes and some of the pictures it draws and questions it raises makes us reflect specifically on what a strange and wonderful thing the human creature is.
Here's a respected friend of mine who's read the play and done all kinds of theater productions before. He's going to give you his thoughts on No Brains for Dinner.
I thought it was really interesting and actually incredibly compelling. I am a huge fan of satire. I like to read satire, watch satire, and to read a satirical piece done by one of our own students, Luke Thomas here, was phenomenal, and it really touched on an issue that a lot of people nowadays deal with and don't necessarily know how to approach, and it deals with it in a humorous way that I enjoyed a lot. I thought it was fantastic, especially the last half. Most of the time I don't laugh when I read items. I don't type the laugh out loud thing, but reading the No Brains for Dinner, I legitimately laughed out loud through the last part of it. It was very humorous.
Is the play worth seeing? Most definitely. If only to satisfy my own curiosity as to what it would look like.
I want to be a part of this program because I really appreciate being able to communicate a message, and this is being able to do that in a humorous way and dealing with an issue that most people deal with, especially nowadays. And Luke Thomas wrote a great piece. He's a fantastic author, and I would love to be a part of it.
Okay. How would I describe the play? Strange and wonderful. I think that's how I would describe the play.
Thank you so much for considering No Brains for Dinner, and I hope to see you there on opening night.
Part of it.
Oh,
Aw.
Man. Aw.